I didn't know that.
So yeah. So anyway, I was like, oh my gosh, that's great. Like, I'm so happy. And she's like, I can't believe it. So she calls me. She goes, I'm going to Sam's Club. I'll see you later. She calls me 2 hours later. She goes, what the fuck was in that bag? My back pain is gone. I was like, why I'm telling the story also is just because it has a name on it. Now, I would have never recommended the time machine for mom at that time. You know, I would have probably recommended all glutathione, or I would have recommended, you know, the Shield or something else that had like higher vitamin C in it, something. So it reacted great for her. So now she comes in every month and gets a time machine.
And yeah, she was telling me that her pain went away. Because she had like joint pain and stuff like that.
Yeah. And so she must have like a chronic inflammation in her back. Because remember, she used to get those cortisone shots?
Yeah.
So she had her max limit of cortisone shots.
So she stopped getting them.
Well, yeah, you can't get them anymore. But whatever, we think it's the glutathione though, for sure.
That's crazy.
It's wonderful.
Yeah, it's crazy like in a good way.
Yeah, oh, absolutely. But
what did you want to say? The deep veins thing?
Yeah, so one of the things that I think that we just touch on is sometimes people come in there and they have expectations that it's just going to be this smooth process and it's going to go great. But not all of us have these big juicy veins that are just sticking out for someone to get at.
Yeah.
There's a lot of different factors that I think that he should probably talk on it. But, you know, sometimes you can come in and you're too dehydrated and nothing is popping up. And we do our best. We put heat on the vein. I'll let Colin. Yeah. This is the medical part.
Yeah.
Sorry.
That's okay.
School me, Yoda.
Yeah. I mean, again, yeah, if you come in, you're dehydrated, it's more challenging because your veins are flat. So we'll try, you know, tourniquets, heat packs. We had, that family we were just talking about. Remember? She was tough.
Yeah.
It was a struggle with some of them. Like we've had them there and they'd sit for an hour with heat on their arms just to get something to pop. Sometimes it works. Sometimes it doesn't. If it doesn't, I mean, we can offer IM injections, which a lot of them are kind of the same thing that are in
just smaller doses.
IV. Smaller doses and you don't get the extra fluid.
Right.
I mean.
But yeah, it's just a 2 ml.
Right. It's better than coming down there for nothing. You still get the benefits of it, but you know, it's not my job to poke you 1,000 times.
Yeah, poke and hope isn't good at the drip bar.
No, poke and hope isn't good anyway.
No, especially drip bar or construction.
Correct.
Yeah. So that's not where the stud is.
Right. So, you know, we give it our best shot. If I don't see anything, I'm not going to just blindly go sticking you. Number one, it's a good way to get infected. Number two, it's a good way to damage something that, I mean, I can't see what's under your skin. So, I mean, that's the one big thing that can be tough. Because people do come in with the expectation that I'm going to get this and feel better. And sometimes it's not working.
Is it sometimes when you're like, hey, I need you to drink like a liter of water right now. And then maybe
have a lot of sodium.
Salt?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sometimes that could be helpful.
So the people who work there, right? Mm-hmm. What is the lowest form of education degree that they have?
You could be in the state of Pennsylvania. So you could be an LPN.
Yeah.
And do the only thing you can't do is push meds.
So what's the range of experts at
RNs and
so LPNs and RNs?
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
But the LPN right now is in school to be an RN.
Okay.
Yeah. So, I mean, we have all RNs. Like I said, we have a medical director. When you come to Drip Bar, you have a consult with the physician your first visit.
Yeah, it's like a FaceTime, isn't it?
Yeah, or it could just be like a telehealth.
Okay.
It usually is a FaceTime or a Zoom. But he goes through everything to make sure you have no heart, kidney, lung issues, no allergies, that kind of thing. And then everything gets mixed in a sterile hood on site.
A very expensive sterile hood.
It's very expensive.
All right. I want to talk about, because I got to go to that thing.
Yeah.
So I want to talk about Dr. Steve Rallis.
Yeah.
Okay. Dan,
yes.
Can you work your magic?